feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank. When it take a swim, only option is to win.
Welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank Podcast. I'm your host, Daniel Goodwin, and joining me in the studio today is Justin O'Neill with FairClaims Roofing, and we were honored to have a special co-host today, Mr. Tom Balch. He's the proprietor of the Saddle River Gun Range on 1488. Really cool place if you haven't been out there and seen that. But we had a great show today. Thank you, Tom, for coming on and co-hosting.
Thank you.
And
was
thank
a great
you,
time.
Justin, for coming on and sharing your knowledge and wisdom, your journey as an entrepreneur, and how you've built this successful roofing company. And you guys, you and your partner, you have locations in the Dallas area, the Austin area, up in Round Rock, and here in Houston, or the Woodlands in particular. You've been here for 15 years. You do a tremendous amount of work here, and you did a roof for me personally. So, yeah, thank you. We had a great experience with that. But in your interview today, we covered a number of topics, and you're going to want to download a complete replay of Justin's show at houston.shrimptankpodcast.com. You could pick it up on iTunes as well. One of the things that came up in the show, we talked about partnerships in businesses, and partnerships can be a wonderful thing. They can also be quite challenging. You mentioned that you have a partnership that has worked quite well. I was wondering if you could just comment on that just briefly.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, anytime when you're looking at doing something, you have to really put a lot of value into who your partner is, and how much comfort level you have with that partner and that person. And if all of that's there, if you've got that trust and you've got that respect for one another, it's going to tend to work out well for you. But regardless of whether you have partners or not, I think it's critical to surround yourself with people that can help you and influence you, because I don't know about y'all, but I personally know I don't have it all figured out, and I'd much rather have successful people surrounding me and people that think maybe a little differently than I do, just to give me different perspective and to just help round what you're trying to do into being the best that it can be.
And you mentioned too that your partner is a mentor to you as well.
Absolutely.
Great,
Yeah.
great. Tom?
Yeah, Justin, you talked about having to differentiate your business from other businesses that are similar to yours, and it's a highly competitive market. And unlike my business, that we're working on getting repeat customers. You get a customer to put a new roof on, it might be 15 years before they need another roof. So tell us some of the things you do to differentiate your business from some other ones. And we talked a little bit about the fly-by-nights that are out there, and you're certainly not that with 15 years on. So what do you do with your potential customers to get them to realize you're different?
Yeah, well, number one, I mean, we try to educate our customers as much as possible when we have an opportunity to sit down with them. There's a lot that goes into roofs and the decisions that are made on it, and I feel like our standards are pretty low overall. So we really just try to sit down and, number one, make sure the customer knows what standard is, what they're really getting, and and then also let them know what else is available to them as far as better products, not only in their shingles but also in the other components that go into that roof, and just so that they can make an informed decision and they can get the best value for their money. And then we also just try to affiliate ourselves with as many third parties that lend value to us and credibility, so that they know and can have confidence that the people that they're hiring are going to do what they say they're going to do, and that they can have confidence that regardless of what happens, we're going to be there to take care of it, and they can have confidence in the decision that they're making.
Going into the interview, we really covered a variety of topics about planning and how you've developed this business and built it up over time, and it was really a wonderful show, and just great to get to know you better personally. Justin, don't forget you're going to be able to download a complete replay of that show at houston.shrimptankpodcast.com, and you'll be able to pick it up on iTunes. And Justin, how would someone that's listening to our show today, how would they get in contact with you and or FairClaims Roofing?
Well, number one, they can call me or text me on my cell phone, 832-875-7663. I'd welcome any call, whether it's related to business entrepreneurship or roof needs, whatever. But you're also welcome to call the office direct, just to make an appointment at 281-367-0466. Or if email is easier, you can also email me anytime to justin@fairclaimsroofing.com.
Very good. Thank you
Very
for being
good.
on the show so much,
Yeah,
and
thank you so much for
we
having
will
me.
see you here live next week.
Swimming like a shark in a shrimp tank.